everyone. Today I thought I would take it back to old school YouTube. We're going to go back to like the 2014 era when Zoella was literally ruling our lives, and like Rimmel 107 was like sold out on the bookshelves, and what else was going on at that time? Like Tanya Burr had her lip gloss range, like all that whole shebang. We're gonna like time travel today, go back to old school YouTube, and I've got a what's in my bag, which I used to love filming. I literally used to be obsessed with these videos. Like I used to love watching them when I was like 15, 14. I can't really think how old I was around that age. I literally used to be obsessed with them, and I thought, why not like throw it back to old school YouTube today? So I have my bag here. So what's in my bag? I'm going to show you what's in here. I hope you all loved what's in my bags as much as I did. Hopefully you'll like this one as well. I think we're just going to get straight on with it. I'll put my Instagram and my TikTok on screen here. It's the same username for them both, so you can go over and follow me on there. And my bag is from Zara. I do tend to like switch up my bags. I don't have like one bag that I use every single time that I go out, but predominantly this is the bag that I would use, and this is like the extended version of what's in my bag, because sometimes if I'm just popping out to have a coffee, I'll either bring a little bag with me or I won't even bother bringing a bag because I'll just have my phone and my car keys. But this is like my I'm going into London for the day, or like I'm going shopping for the day, I'm going out for the whole day kind of what's in my bag edition. So we have my largest bag. Well, I say my largest bag, I've always got like tote bags, but in terms of like my daytime bags, this is my largest one. Fits a lot in here. This is the extended version of what's in my bag, and we're just gonna get straight on with it. So first up in the bag we have my phone. I feel like that's a given. I'm always gonna have my phone on me. I have the iPhone 13, I think. I've got a case on it. The case Tvi very kindly sent me, which I just love. It's super cute. There's not really much else to say about that. We have my phone, and I would also have my camera in my bag normally, because if I'm going out for a long day I might be vlogging, so if I'm vlogging my camera would also be in my bag, but obviously I'm filming with it right now so it can't be in my bag. But we'd normally have my camera, and then leading on from that we have my tripod. This is a Ulanzi tripod. I'm pretty sure I got it from Amazon. It's just like a little handheld one. It just makes vlogging a little bit easier, and you can also use it like to do like a little time lapse or something if I'm like sat on a table or something. And it's nice and small, really lightweight and compact. Probably most of you don't really care, because if you don't use YouTube you're not really going to care about a tripod, but there you go, behind the scenes, that's what I have in my bag if I'm vlogging, because it's really handy. Carrying on, we then have my car keys, another kind of like essential in my bag. I drive a Mini, so I have my car key, I have my house key, and then I have a few random key rings, all of which are silver, so it's kind of aesthetically pleasing because there's also like the silver Mini logo on my keys. I've just noticed that. My key rings aren't very interesting. I've just got 3 on here. One of them is just this giant circle that has my name on it, but it's quite handy because when I lose my keys or can't find them, or like not when I lose them, but you know, like when you're in your bag and you're like rummaging around, you can't find them, it's always handy to have key rings. However, saying that, I had lost my keys since December, and my dad found them I think last month in July. So I had lost my keys for, what's that, like 6-7 months. They'd fallen down the back of the radiator in the hallway. We'd looked everywhere, obviously, other than behind there. They must have like slipped off the windowsill in the hallway when I like, sometimes I come in, right, so the front door, open the front door, come in, put my keys down on the windowsill in the hallway, and they must have slipped off the windowsill and I didn't realise, and they went behind the back of the radiator, and I basically lost them. I'd been babysitting, so I'd come in late one night back from babysitting, and that's when I'd lost them, so I obviously wasn't really remembering where I'd put them. That's a really uninteresting story, but it's basically saying, oh that's really noisy, basically saying key rings are handy but won't prevent you from losing your keys. I kind of need to get an air tag or something like that on them. I mean, I don't lose them often, it was just when I did lose them I lost them for like 7 months. My car keys, that's really uninteresting. Let's move on. Then we have a stray plaster. I will normally always pop a couple of plasters in my bag, especially if I'm going out for like a long, oh, we actually have 2. They were folded in half. Especially if I'm going to London or something, I'm normally going to be doing like a lot of walking and stuff. My shoes, even though like my Converse, like I can wear for a long period of time, you never know, sometimes they do rub, so I will always bring some plasters with me, so that's very practical actually. Oh my goodness me, how did I not mention this at the start? This is something that like I will have with me wherever I go. It doesn't matter whether I'm bringing a bag or whether I'm bringing no bag. That makes sense. I will always bring this. I've dropped one of the things, I'm just trying to find it. They kind of come as a duo. Where's it gone? Maybe I should just look. Okay, my eyelash glue and tweezers. I will always bring this with me. When I had lash extensions last month and the month before, I would always bring a spoolie with me, and now I'm back to my strip lashes. I'm back to bringing these around with me. So I use Swede lash glue. Had a whole, I was going to say debacle, but I don't even know what that word means, but like a whole situation when Duo changed their lash glue, because I used to love it and I used to always use that, and then they changed the formulation and it like gave me like a puffy eyes and like red swollen eyes, so I had to change. This one is really good though, so if you're looking for lash glue, Swede lash glue, it's really good. I've tried and tested many. I wear lashes every day, so trust me on my opinion on lash glue. This one is really good. And then I just have some tweezers, which I actually got in like a Boohoo advent calendar last year. Doesn't really matter, just some tweezers and lash glue, because I absolutely hate, like with a burning passion, when I can feel an eyelash coming off. It's obviously not a good look. I also really don't like when I'm talking, not like when I'm talking to someone, but like if you're watching something and you can see someone's eyelashes half off, it just bugs me. Like, just stick that back down, and you can't stick it back down unless you have your lash glue with you. So that's why I always have that with me, because I do not want lashes popping off on the inner corners left, right and centre. It's not cute. Along the similar lines as well, I'll also have nail glue with me, because I wear like stick on nails. I wear fake nails, and again, not a cute look when you're missing a nail, especially when like you're going out for the day, you want it to look nice. So I always bring just a little tube. Is that a tube? I suppose it's a tube. Little thing of nail glue as well. Lash glue and nail glue always with me. Nail glue not so much. If I'm just going out for dinner or something, probably won't bother with the nail glue, but if I'm going out for the day or I've got a bag or whatever, nail glue will be in there. Then I have my sunglasses. I feel like I'm kind of whizzing through this video, like we're going to be like a 5-minute long video at this rate. My sunglasses, I will occasionally like swap up which ones I bring with me. I don't know why I've just put them on my head. Now I've got them stuck in my hair. That was a good idea. Now I've messed up my hair. Yeah, I don't always bring these sunglasses, but these are my like go-tos. These are just from H&M. But depending on what I'm wearing, I might bring different ones, but I'll always bring sunglasses with me, even in like the winter and stuff, because like it can still be sunny in the winter. And I also like, if I want to get a picture and my eyes just aren't looking cute or whatever, chuck on a pair of sunglasses. It makes a world of difference. So I always have sunglasses with me. Next up, I always have like mints or gum, depending on what I've got going on at the moment. At the moment we've got mints, so I've got these Trebor, I'm not sure, extra strong minis, and they're so cute, and the only reason I got them was because I love the packaging and they were mini. But they're actually really nice. They're like, you know, the ones that you get in the is it a tube again, you know, like the extra strong mints, they're like circular, and they come in like a, you know, a thing like that. These are them, but like a mini version, cute little pack, and that's what's been rattling around in my bag throughout the start of this video. So I have these. I always like to have a little mint, and I do actually also have these at the moment. I won't necessarily always bring these with me, but I've got these again, Trebor. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about. You know, so the hard extra strong mints that come in a tube like this. That's what, where are they? I've just dropped them. That's what these are. These are different Trebor, however you say it, mints. These are the soft ones, and these are spearmint, and I'm actually really enjoying these at the moment. So sometimes bring them with me, and also some Werther's little butter candies, just in case I fancy something a little bit different. But it's always nice, like, just to have like a little something, especially like if I've been out for some food or something. Always nice to have like a mint afterwards or whatever. Carrying on with a foodie sort of vibe, I have this, which I say I bring this out with me, and I haven't actually brought this out with me yet, but I need to start doing it. So I thought if I put it in my bag now, then I'll remember to bring it. And it's this like barista shots, the Skinny Food Co, basically vanilla coffee syrup, because we don't have that to hold anymore, but you saw it a second ago. Basically, I like to have like syrups. Is that sugar free? That actually might be sugar free, which would be good if it is. Anyway, that's a tangent that we don't need to go into. Basically, I like to have syrup in my coffee. Most places do syrups in the coffee at the place. You know, like if I went into Starbucks, they've got syrups there. But sometimes on the odd occasion, I'll go into a coffee shop and they won't have syrup. I could just have sugar instead. But sometimes it's nice to just have syrup. So that's like a little, you know, like those little squash things that you can bring with you and you squeeze them in. That's what that is, like a coffee syrup version. I got it from B&M and it was basically the same price as a whole bottle of syrup would have been. So it's really overpriced, but it's quite a handy little convenient thing to either leave in your car or to have in your bag, whatever. Because I know there's a place in town, like my town, that mum likes to get coffee from, but they don't have syrup. So that's like a handy little thing to have for occasions like that, so I can just add it in myself. So that's really good. So I like that. I say it's really good. I've not even tried it. I've not opened it, but it's like a handy little thing to bring out. And then, oh, I have a spare camera battery, and I'll sometimes also bring a spare SD card. The SD card I mainly use is like 128 gigabytes. So it's basically, if you don't understand, not if you don't understand what that means, but like, if you don't do YouTube, you're gonna be like, I don't really know how much 128 gigabytes is gonna store. It will store like loads of videos, like 4, 5 full videos. So normally I don't need to bring a spare SD card because I'll have enough room on it. Sometimes I'll bring one if the one is pretty full up. That's really boring. I don't know why I've just told you that. Anyway, spare camera battery. I'll always bring at least 1, potentially 2, depending on what I'm doing. Because they don't tend to last that long, these camera batteries. So I'll always bring like at least 2, potentially 3. So there'll always be a spare camera battery floating around in my bag. And then another thing that I don't bring out with me, I haven't done recently, but I want to start doing is a powder. This is just Maybelline Fit Me with all the packaging completely rubbed off, but it's got like a little compartment in the bottom with a mirror, which is always handy to have. I will put like a little powder puff or something just so that I can apply the powder whilst I'm out, and it's got like a little compartment for it, and it has the powder in it. This is like almost empty, to be fair. But my face, I do find like throughout the day my makeup will start to go a little bit shiny. I don't think it's my skin being oily, but I just have like, I wear quite glowy makeup, and I feel like over the course of the day it can sometimes look a little bit too shiny. So I want to start bringing a powder out, just, you know, to like touch up and stuff. So I have that. That's really kind of uninteresting. I kind of want to get like a little compact palette that has like blush, bronzer and powder in. Like I have like blush and bronzer palettes, but they're still quite bulky and big. But if I could get one that had powder in as well, you know, because I feel like blush and bronzer really fades throughout the day, and if you can just touch up, it makes the world of difference, and that's nice and compact. So I have that. Carrying on with makeup, I also carry around my lipstick. This is the one that I just wear all the time. It's MAC Creme de Nude. I just love a nude lipstick. Will I ever stop loving them? I don't know. When I'm 30, will I think, why the hell did I think it was a good idea to always wear nude lipstick? Probably, but I don't really like any other lipstick like other than nude. So I'll always bring this with me because I don't really like the colour of my natural lips. Like, they're just a little bit dark. I don't know why, I'm just not really a fan. So if I'm wanting to like get pictures or whatever, I always want to have lipstick on for it. So I'll always have that. That is just my little lipstick. And then lastly, I feel like I've kind of whizzed through this video, but then like no one wants to hear me talk for like 5 minutes per item, especially when I've got things like spare camera batteries in my bag. So like, do you know what I mean? Like, how am I going to make this video any longer? I don't know. Anyway, last thing is my card holder. I don't often bring this because I use Apple Pay like all the time, but I do sometimes think that like, what if Apple Pay doesn't work for some reason, or like, what if my phone gets stolen? What if my phone runs out of charge? If I'm going out for a long day in London, I'll sometimes bring my phone charger with me as well, but it just kind of depends. But I should really start bringing my card holder with me just in case. So it's just like a little black card holder. It's got GIC written on it, but it's really starting to like wear off because it's like silver, but it's coming off. And in here I have my driving license, which I did used to have in the back of my phone case, but now that I've got a different phone case and I don't want my driving license to mess up the design of the phone case because it's see-through, if that makes sense, I now have my my driving license in here, which is why I need to start bringing this out because I need my ID. That was a bit of a ramble. Sometimes I have a bit of cash in here. I think, oh, I do have some cash. I've got a £10 note in the middle bit, just like, I have so much cash and I never use it, but you never know, it's sometimes handy. And then in this little middle bit as well, I have a tiny little club card just for when I get petrol, or if I want to like get something in Tesco that's on club card price. I've got that. And then I've got my Monzo card, which I literally don't use, but I mean, maybe if like something happens to my Barclays card or something, it's always like good to have a spare card, I feel like. So my Monzo card, and then I just have my debit card in there as well, which is just a Barclays one. Yeah, I bring this out now mainly because of my driving license, just in case. And that is everything for what's in my bag. I feel like this is quite a quick video, but hopefully you still enjoyed it anyway. My back is starting to hurt. Normally I have like a cushion behind my back in these videos to prop me up, and I didn't today, so I've been slouching and I'm a little bit uncomfy. But anyway, we're done with the video now, so it doesn't matter. That was what's in my bag. A little bit random, potentially uninteresting, but hopefully some of you enjoyed it. I just wanted to like go back to those old school YouTube days, so that's what I thought I'd do in today's video. I don't know if I forgot anything, because basically, like I said, I change my bags over all the time, so like I don't just leave things in my bag. Like when I come home from being out somewhere, I take everything out my bag and put it in like various places. Like my lipstick, my powder will go back in my makeup drawer, like my card holder will go, do you know what I mean? Like everything sort of spreads out, and then when I'm going out somewhere, I get everything back together and put it in a bag. So there might be a couple things I've forgotten, but mainly that's what I have in my bag. And that is a bit of a ramble to end the video. But yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I shall see you at some point soon in another video. Bye!